attention with you, like, really wanting to be physical with you, definitely. We have the Two of Wands and the King of Wands. So your person's definitely, again, highly attracted to the King of Wands is the divine masculine, the passionate, charismatic leader. So in the see, I definitely feel like your person is imagining a future with you, visualizing a future with you, planning for a reunion here. The Two of Wands representing the two wands, the twin flames. So yeah, definitely desiring a reunion. We have the Seven of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So this is an interesting one. So what I'm getting from this is almost like a sense of regret here. So maybe your person um made a choice that resulted in them feeling kind of out in the cold and lonely. This could have been another situation or what have you. But I feel like your person definitely feels like maybe they've made the wrong choice. So take it as it resonates. Like if your person took an action that was like taking them away from this connection with you, I think they're starting to realize that this was the wrong choice, that they've ended up feeling kind of like heartbroken and out in the cold and like a little lost. This has like kind of like an abandoned child sort of vibe, like all alone in the world. I'm getting Lost in the World by Kanye West is a channeled song. I don't know if you guys know that one, but kind of that energy, feeling like maybe you're kind of their anchor, and if you're not in their life as much, they feel definitely your absence. So we have the Three of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So this is about, I think your person's really focusing on their 3D world right now, which might be causing them to be maybe a little bit aloof and a little distant. I think maybe because if things are kind of painful with you, I think they're kind of focusing their mind on very, very 3D things, like just like, um, waking up every day, going to work, doing whatever your person does, just to almost like distract themselves maybe from their feelings. Because, yeah, the King of Swords is that kind of aloof, a little distant. So it might be like a bit of a distance that they've created internally because of some sort of fear, because of this pain that kind of comes up maybe when they think about you. There's an element of pain there, and again, like having to kind of keep their mind off you too much because of all the desire they feel for you as well. We have the Four of Wands and the Hanged Man, so they definitely are also energetically sending you like union energy here. This is what I feel like on their heart space they really are desiring, is to be with you, to come into reunion or union with you. And we have the Hanged Man, which is again about getting a new perspective, an enlightened perspective. So good could be that perhaps your person has gotten a new perspective on your connection, and they've realized that, yeah, this is what they really want. This Four of Wands, this perhaps a marriage or just like a deep commitment is really what they want with you. The Three of Pentacles could also be about maybe wanting to rebuild with you, repair your relationship. I could see that as well. We have the Page of Swords and the Five of Cups. So, yeah, your person, what I'm getting from this is if your guys are not in like a ton of communication, they really miss you. This is a very sad, sort of tearful vibe. And the Page of Swords is kind of reminding me of like maybe they're just kind of like from a distance, almost like keeping an eye on you, because they miss you a lot. So it's like they're kind of keeping tabs on you because it helps them when they miss you. Like maybe they like stalk your social media or like go on your Instagram or something to like feel like they're with you if they're not. So definitely really keeping an eye on you, wanting to, I definitely feel, reach out. They're definitely keeping tabs on you if they have a way to. Kind of like a stalkerish vibe, a little bit, not in a bad way, just like, really being curious about what you've been up to. So we have the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So see, this person might have, tried to distance themselves from this connection, perhaps. But let's see, I think that this person, with the Four of Cups, if this person did, like I said, like earlier with the Seven of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, if this person did walk away, they definitely walked away from their sense of stability. I was saying earlier, like you kind of are like their rock in a way, and like the Queen of Pentacles has a very like nurturing sort of energy. So, so does the Empress. So you're kind of like their home, if that makes sense energetically. Like you're kind of what keeps them stable and like grounded and happy. And so if they walked away from you, it kind of felt like really disorienting and very like ungrounded. And then also we have the Four of Cups, which is saying that in their present reality, they're very bored and like discontented. So yeah, whatever, if they did walk away to another situation or what have you, it definitely kind of left them feeling kind of bored and alone and sad. So not really like I don't know. It was like kind of like you represent happiness and like stability and joy and like warmth, and they've kind of um, just been feeling a little like empty or something without you, is what I'm getting. We have the King of Cups, Strength, and the Seven of Wands. So their current energy, yeah, they definitely are feeling that really deep love for you. The King of Cups feels very deeply, is very sensitive. They're definitely highly sensitive to you, probably really feeling emotional over you as well. This is definitely an emotional sort of card. I'm definitely getting tearful sort of energy from that. We have the Strength card and the Seven of Wands. So yeah, really strong feelings. This is definitely about you being the divine feminine and kind of taming them. Um, a really strong magnetic attraction. It's like that yin and that yang sort of push and pull dynamic where they're yeah, feeling kind of like this chemistry with you. And then we have the Seven of Wands, which is, I don't know, let's see what's going on with here. I think your person is definitely spending a lot of time alone, kind of retreating from the world. This is kind of about them like maybe fighting their feelings a bit. Um, Maybe having to fight for independence here as well, having to fight to um, maybe release themselves from a situation so they can be with you. Also, and this is about, maybe this conflicting feeling about, that they made the wrong choice and having to kind of reconcile that in their head. Let's see, we have the Temperance, Death, and the Five of Swords. So, see, your person's definitely currently balancing themselves out. This is also very twin flamey sort of energy. So they're definitely getting balanced. I feel like part of the balance is this realization that maybe you are, something that can't just be walked away from, that you really are, they need you in their life almost to balance themselves out. That's what this Strength is about, is it's like this masculine lion sort of energy and this beautiful feminine energy. It's like they kind of need each other in a way to create that balance. Like they need your feminine softness and your sweetness and your loving energy, and then you need their power to really create that really nice balance. And that's also about coming into inner union as well, finding those energies within yourself, but definitely kind of that, we're better together, and kind of realizing that, I think, is what's going on with your person. So as they come into more balance within themselves, they, are really noticing, how much of a wonderful addition you really are to their life. Definitely seeing you on a very high pedestal. I feel like they always have. Even if they walked away from you, it was probably more out of like self-esteem issues than anything else, because, they really do love you. I feel like see you in a very high regard. It was probably more about their own emotional instability and confusion. So we have Death and the Five of Swords. So yeah, let's see. This person is definitely going through some sort of maybe like an ego death, a dark night of the soul, healing really deeply. I feel like they are examining perhaps ways that they acted in the past, and like really mulling over things that they've done and said, and maybe, yeah, again, some regret about perhaps things that they've said to you, actions that they've taken. We have the Four of Swords, the Emperor, and the Queen of Cups. So very interesting. We have the Emperor and the Empress coming out, as well as the King and Queen of Cups. So I'm definitely feeling like your person on some level understands that this is like a divine connection, that you are like a soulmate, a twin flame, if they know what that is, because yeah, we're seeing the both of you paired twice. So let's see what's going on with these cards. So the Emperor is about your person, yeah, getting into their divine masculine energy, getting into their power, healing. Perhaps they needed this time to walk away or be distant in order to heal, because the Four of Swords is all about healing. So maybe healing childhood issues. Perhaps in some ways you were spared a lot of this person's negative energy because they were almost whisked away in order to heal. So your person's also energetically picking up, I feel like you have flow of unconditional love that you are sending your person despite what's going on. They definitely appreciate that you are so loving and so calm, despite you're kind of, what I'm hearing is you're weathering the storm. So if there is kind of a storm going on between the two of you, if there's like a lot of intensity, a lot of emotions, a lot of almost like drama, maybe, it's like you've kind of weathered this and you haven't strayed from your nature of being like a loving person. You haven't let yourself descend into being reactive, being hurtful. You've stayed loving and calm and centered. And I think that's really helping your person, especially if they're going through a lot right now. You're almost, like I said, you're like their rock kind of. So just you being in this energetic state of love is really helping this person. And I think they're really appreciating you and how loving and sweet and altruistic you really are. And I feel like you're really there for them, especially if you are in communication. I feel like this person really appreciates the things that you say to them. I feel like they really calm them down. This could also be about things that you've said to them in the past that have been very kind, that they kind of reflect on maybe in times where things are hard or they're feeling really sad or really missing you. They reflect on you and the things that you said to them and the way that you make them feel, and it brings a lot of comfort. I really feel like you are their comfort in a lot of ways, maybe more than you realize. You really are this like person's, like, I'm feeling like a teddy bear. Like, you know how a child has a stuffed animal or something that it kind of latches onto for comfort. It's kind of like that. It's that sort of energy. So let's get some messages from them. Very interesting. What does pile one's person want to say to file one? What does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What does pile one's person want to say to file one? Okay. Let's see. You triggered painful wounds in me that caused me to run and hide. Okay, so that's what this Eight of Cups is about. Is this running and hiding, like honestly, like kind of like a child that runs away to their room to comfort themselves. So, this is probably unwittingly, because you are this Queen of Cups. You are very loving. It really could have been a very small thing, or just even just the depth of the emotion that they felt at the time was a lot for them to handle. I want to spend all day in bed with you with no interruptions. So definitely, again, wanting that intimacy with you. We exist within each other's hearts. I desire intimacy with you on every level. I want to breathe you in and lose myself in you. So yeah, a lot of physical stuff your person wants. I want to hold you and tell you how much I love you over and over again. I received so many signs and synchronicities about you. So yeah, that Four of Wands is that twin flamey. Maybe they see 1111 a lot and they think about you. It hurts me so much knowing I've hurt you. My heart aches and I feel all the pain you feel. So that's what this sadness is about, is maybe they feel like they've hurt you, and because you are so loving and so beautiful and they really care about you, it's really painful for them. Your touch is ecstasy. I'm so excited to do our mission together. So this person, as they ascend, as they evolve, their soul is calling them to want to do your mission together as twins. I wish I was as good at talking about my feelings as you are, so I could finally speak my truth to you. I'm having an ego death. Okay, I was saying that earlier. I feel married to you in spirit. So the Four of Wands is like that spiritual marriage card. I feel so passionately towards you, it drives me wild. I'm dedicated to you and our union. I'll show you my heart if you show me yours. And I get really jealous sometimes when I think about you being with other people. It hurts my heart. So if you are in a third party situation, this person gets very jealous about that. If not, this person might just, like, in their head, if they think about, you being with someone else, maybe they get worried about it, or they just like get stressed about it. So something to note is them wanting to, kind of have you all to themselves in a way. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? We have, no matter how long it takes for us to come into union, I will never give up on my love for you. So this person will never give up on their love for you, because I feel like it's so deep that they'll never be over you. Your beauty astounds me. I'm in perpetual awe of you. Thank you for your love and kindness. It means so much to me to know that you care. So yeah, you being the Queen of Cups, saying, telling your person how much they mean to you. And we also have the distance doesn't change anything about how deeply I love you. So this could be a long distance connection. This could also be about maybe emotional distance between the two of you, so take it as it resonates, but it doesn't, either way, it's like, energy doesn't really change. So, if they are long distance, it doesn't change how much they care about you, that they just feel so much for you always. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say? You are so fascinating and mysterious. You have so much depth I wish to explore. I remember that the first time we met, I felt a powerful energy between us and I was instantly drawn to you. So ever since you guys first met, they felt this vibe with you. I replay our conversations over and over in my head and savor every word you've said to me. I was saying that earlier, like they think about what you said to them in the past. What else does Bob's person want to say? You are my true home. My heart is always with you. Okay, so I was definitely saying that with the Queen of Pentacles, that they feel like you are their home. Their heart always is with you, like their heart is in your hands always. So no matter what's going on with your person, you are their home. And so, it's only really a matter of the time before they really want to come towards you again and be in union with you. They're definitely missing you a lot. What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One, please? What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? Okay, let's get into these. The thought of telling you the truth about how I feel makes me extremely nervous. So, the thought of coming towards you and you're really laying it all on the table and telling you how they really feel makes them nervous, which is probably why they are distant. There's nowhere I'd rather be than right beside you. So, yeah, you are their home. They wouldn't rather be anywhere else. If your person is for some reason, long distance or something, or just physically distant from you in some way, it's like they would rather be next to you than anywhere else. You are worthy of my love and I am worthy of your love. So they're trying to like discover that worthiness within themselves, because with the Empress coming out earlier, I was kind of sensing maybe a feeling of unworthiness that might have been the reason that they chose to walk away if they did. You bring me back to myself. So you bring them back to their truth of who they are as a person, which I feel like makes them very grateful. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I know I have hurt you and it makes me so sad. You are the last person I ever wanted to hurt, and yet for some reason I did. Yeah, so there was that too. Like, it hurts me knowing I hurt you. Makes them really sad. I promise I will return to you when the time is right, and you saved my life. So take you saved my life as it resonates. Perhaps your person really was in a really bad place before you came into their life. Perhaps they were in a really dark place, and you kind of rescued them in a way from, perhaps a really negative situation, or like, help them feel lovable, help them heal, because you were so, kind to them. I feel like you've really helped your person, even if they haven't said that to you. Let's see. What else do they want to say? You are a treasure. I adore you more than anything else. My heart will always choose you. So yeah, no competition really for their heart. I need you in my life, so they feel like they do need you in their life. You are really important to them, and then I can't stop loving you. So no matter how hard they try, they really can't stop loving you. You mean so much to them. So that's really sweet. Let's get some of their current energy towards you. What else is Pile One's person's current energy towards Pile One? What is Pile One's person's current energy towards Pile One, please? Whoa, this like flew over there. That's funny. Okay, so I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Want to date. So they definitely are into you. They like you. We have coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. So yeah, that was that ego death. So they could be going through a really important transition right now. We have soulmates, soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. So your person, I definitely was saying earlier, like if they believe in soulmates or twin flames, they definitely feel like that is what you are in their life. And then we have camera. Reminiscent, keepsake, perception there from the past, make memories. So yeah, reminiscing on your past memories together, thinking about your conversations was coming up earlier. See, let's get these cards. What else is Pile One's person's current energy towards Pile One? We have purity and pleasure. Okay, cool. So yeah, they're definitely desiring that pleasure with you, feeling that maybe you've been picking up on your person's kind of sensual vibes lately. That's definitely directed at you. And then we have purity. So I think your person is going through an ego death. It's allowing themselves to purify their energy. That's that healing that's going on. So as they purify themselves, I feel like they're more able to enjoy this connection. The more enjoyable your connection will be in the future as your person continues to heal and grow. Let's see. What does pile one need to hear about their connection? They have magnetism and rain. So magnetism, as you ascend and heal, you cultivate an irresistible energy, and rain, powerful emotional release is occurring at this time. Allow it to heal and transform you. Okay, so much about healing. Both of these are about healing. So you might be shedding a lot of tears, going through a dark night of the soul, perhaps yourself. But this is all for purification. This is all for healing. So just know that as you release these negative emotions, as you go through this process of healing, it is magnetizing your person back to you. So, see. What else is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please? What else is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please? Your dreams need a practical plan. What else is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one? Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay, so two cards about practicality. So, yeah, let's see. The Seven of Cups did come out earlier, which is kind of about fantasy as well. So, this person is probably, yeah, definitely fantasizing about you a lot with the Pleasure card. Maybe thinking about you in that way quite a bit. Maybe getting the sense that maybe they're just the Ten of Wands is coming out earlier, so they're almost like distracted by how much they want you. So that's really cute. But they know that in order to, have this, real life 3D connection, they need to make a practical plan in order to how to, actually ground this in the physical, make this real. So your person might be planning something. And we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. So this is also about your person maybe getting in touch with their spiritual side. Let's see, maybe using their spirituality in order to formulate this plan. And then again, this is also kind of about, not getting too lost in the fifth dimension, not getting too lost in the fantasy, actually bringing this connection into reality, manifesting it into the physical as well. So this person's definitely, I feel like, thinking about, how they can bring you back into their life, what they can say to you, how they can do this. But it's like, it's still in the works, I feel like, for your person. They're still trying to figure it out. Maybe there's a little bit of fear there as to how, you'll react when they come back towards you. But I feel like they're working through their fears at this time. See, advice for pile one, please. Evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Advice for pile one, please. Advice for pile one. Advice for pile one, please. We have loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Okay, so I was definitely saying that earlier with the Queen of Cups. I was saying that you've remained consistent to being a good person, to being kind, to being unconditionally loving, despite what your person is going through. So I feel like you're definitely learning how to be truly unconditional, no matter how your person's acting, what they're doing, what they're saying. Whether they're in your life or not, you're remaining loyal to them, loyal to yourself, not letting yourself get caught up in drama and ego and fear. And then evolution. So if there is if there has been an obstacle to this connection or obstacles in your life in general, these are lessons that you are learning for soul growth, and you're kind of again allowing those lessons to be learned without being too attached to the outcome of any sort of situation, which I feel like is really helping you transcend a lot of maybe pain and doing shadow work pretty quickly, is by remaining pretty detached. Let's see, let's get some last messages from them, pile one. What else is pile one's person? What to say to pile one, please? What else is pile one's person going to say to pile one, please? They want to say I just want to treat you better. So maybe they didn't treat you that well in the past, or that's like how they're kind of realizing. The Five of Swords came up earlier, so maybe they like did and said things that were kind of not what you deserved. And so they're like, I really need to treat pile one better if I want them back in my life. I want to see you. You seduce me. So you are seducing them. We will be together soon. So yeah, they want to come back into your life. They want to see you. I love our friendship, and my ego is shook. So that's kind of like ego death again. Their ego's a little shook. You might have really um, brought their ego, to an interesting place through your energy, made them realize a lot of things about themselves that maybe they didn't really want to at the time, some uncomfortable truths about, things that they did that weren't the best, maybe ways that they treated people. Um, let's see. We have, oops, got caught in the back. We have the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles again, and the Chariot. So, yeah, the Nine of Wands is kind of like a bit defensive, a bit self-protective sort of energy. The Queen of Pentacles is again, them seeing you as like that long-term partner. This is like kind of like a wifey type vibe, hubby vibe, depending on your gender. And then the Chariot is about movement, divinely guided action. So I feel like your person is preparing for some divinely guided action as they let their walls come down, and it's like you really are, I feel like, calling them home with your Queen of Pentacles energy, that really warm, stable, loving, nurturing vibe. They're feeling it for sure. What does Paul want me to hear? Okay, so we have the number 6 or the number 9. We have the letter W. We have a rune. This rune is fertility. So yeah, definitely very fertile, loving energy, that sensual vibe again coming out. We have the letter H, the letter A, and the letter Y. This is like Aladdin's magic carpet. So that kind of, it's like a chariot sort of, wanting to come and scoop you up on their magic carpet, take you away. It's kind of like that fantastical sort of element. Maybe like Aladdin, they almost wish they were a prince, maybe they feel like you're a princess, or take it as it resonates, but like, and they're kind of having to fake it or something a little bit. Um, you're like out of their league or something, maybe how they feel. So this chili pepper, which is about heat, passion, this root chakra. So I was talking a lot about grounding, how like you make them feel very grounded. See, this is a cool one. This is about, to feel like getting connected to nature, exploring like the oneness, of nature, how we're all connected. And this little fox, so this is kind of about shyness, maybe, being a little skittish. This buffalo is about, yeah, this is about being provided for. This could also be about your person wanting to provide for you. The universe providing for you what you need. The sunflower is about, happiness and joy. You really are like this sunshiny, loving energy in their life, and definitely if you're not in their life as much right now, they're missing that. That's why they're feeling so out in the cold. You're this little puppy, so loyalty, definitely they're very loyal to you. You have this feathers, so angels watching over you in this connection. And this tree, which is, your love is evergreen. So, as it goes through seasons, it will never really die or change, because, this is an unbreakable bond that you guys have. All right, pile one, that's what I have for you. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. I'm sending you so much abundance and many blessings. All right, bye-bye. Take care. Hello, pile two. Welcome to your reading. It's nice to have you here. Hope you are doing really well. Okay, so let's look at your person's current energy towards you. What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please? What is pile two's? Ooh, the Magician. Cool. What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two? Oops. What is pile two's person's current energy? Ten of Pentacles. What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two? Okay, take those. Let's see. We have Death, Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, Knight of Cups, the Star, Ace of Wands, Four of Swords, the Emperor, the World, the King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Wands, And we'll get into these in a second. Okay, so your person's current energy towards you. So we have the Magician and the Ace of Wands. So your person is definitely manifesting you. I feel like whether or not they know it, I think your person's been like kind of fantasizing about you a lot, fantasizing at this future with you, definitely fantasizing about you in like a physical, sort of passionate way. So that's kind of bringing you into their 3D world because they're really focusing heavily on you. You might be picking up on this. Maybe if you've been thinking about them a lot, it could be because they are manifesting you and you're like picking up on it. If your person does know about like law of attraction stuff, they might you be using like methods or something to try to manifest you. But definitely wanting a passionate new beginning with you, wanting to manifest that. So that's really cool. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So definitely a lot of healing going on right now. This is kind of like healing family issues is what I'm hearing. So maybe this person had like an unstable childhood or they came from like maybe sort of a difficult family or something. And this person is healing that right now. I feel like because of your connection. This is also because like they see a long-term potential with you. Like they see like growing old with you, having this Ten of Pentacles. So they kind of it's like their soul on some level just knows that they need to heal blockages and issues around family and long-term commitment in order to be with you in the future. We have Death and the Emperor. So your person's definitely going through a really powerful transformation. I really like the Death card because, yeah, it's all about ego death, surrendering the ego, allowing the self to resurrect into a better version. And the Emperor is about, yeah, them getting into their divine masculine energy because of this ego death, allowing them to get into their power, getting out of the state, the fear state. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the World. So another card about a new beginning, two aces. So grounding this in the physical. Your person's definitely focused on a physical connection with you, how to bring this into the physical world. The world is also about, you being their world, kind of the center of their world, the center of their universe in a way. This is also, the world always comes across to me as like knowing you've met the person that you really want to be with, knowing you've met like the one, because it's like the world is the final card in the major arcana. So it's like, you've gone through all your various soulmates, karmic partners, and you've finally found, the one, and that's why they're wanting to bring this new beginning to you, this physical relationship in, because you are, their world. We have the Hermit and the King of Cups. So your person is, I feel like they're spending a lot of time alone, or like, I'm just feeling like if your person like is like living with other people, this is very specific. It's like they find a lot of time to kind of squirrel away and be alone. This also if your person just lives alone. I'm getting the sense that they don't leave the house very much, or they don't leave their room very much if they live with other people. So they're spending a lot of time deep in thought. We have the King of Cups, which is about, deep love that they have for you, these deep feelings. So I think your person spends a lot of time alone contemplating their deep feelings for you, which is very sweet. And that's, they've had a lot of realizations because of this. We have the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords. So yeah, they're wanting to bring you their cup of love. But the King of Swords is a bit distant and a little bit aloof, but I think this is also, he's also very honest, very truthful. So I'm getting this, that your person wants to come forward with the honest truth, come forward with good intentions, and to really communicate to you, from kind of like a logical sort of place. These are how this is like kind of lay it out for you in a logical way, how they're feeling about you, that they see this long-term future with you. We have the Star and the King of Wands. So the Star is a very sensual card. This is kind of about them seeing you like as their like guiding light, as their star, almost like you're kind of like famous in a way. You might be famous, but if you're just a normal like if you're just a normal person, this person still like almost sees you as like a celebrity, if that makes sense. So it's like regardless of whether or not you are a celebrity, you are to this person. I don't really know how to describe that. It's like they kind of worship you in a way, especially in a passionate way. They do like kind of like worship your body. Here you can kind of see that they worship your figure, they worship your the shape of you, definitely think about you, yeah, in a very passionate, sensual way. Um, See, we have the Nine of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so the Nine of Wands always comes across as a bit maybe defensive. This is kind of maybe someone who's been through a lot. So yeah, I was mentioning earlier maybe family issues. This could also be about, take it as it resonates. This is like if this is your situation, if they've had past relationships that were painful or kind of destructive or maybe just difficult emotionally. This could be for some of you, maybe like an ex partner, an ex wife, or an ex husband. It kind of caused this person to be a bit defensive when it comes to when they start feeling that, desire to be with someone long term. It kind of scares them a bit because it reminds them of maybe the issues their parents had or issues they had, so it's kind of painful for them. So if your person does come across as a bit of a King of Swords, it's not for lack of love, it's more of this defensive sort of, that self-protective sort of thing. We have the Five of Cups. So your person might have experienced a lot of sadness in their past. Maybe they did have a difficult breakup at one point. This is also about if you guys are not totally together, in full communication, they do miss you. They might have some regrets about maybe things that they've done. We have the Seven of Swords. So this can be about, being deceptive. It doesn't have to be anything super negative. It could just be about hiding their feelings a bit, not being totally honest with themselves about how they feel. This could be, this kind of keeping a wall up, trying to get away unscathed in a way. But I feel like they're reconciling this behavior because they do ultimately want the Two of Cups with you. They want to have this union with you. They have really deep love for you, as we saw with the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. And so, yeah, their ultimate goal is to have this connection with you, this union. And so I feel like this is also about them wanting to let go of behaviors, this deceptive behaviors, in order to have this union with you, because on some level they know that they can't really have this long-term commitment that they actually really want if they continue to be deceptive to hide things, because you will have you have high standards and you won't put up with it. So very interesting. Let's get some messages from them. What does pile two's person in the state of pile two? What does pile two's person in the state of pile two? Just pile two's person in the state of pile two. Just pile two's person in the state of pile two. Okay, so we have I wish you were here. So wherever they are, they miss you. They wish that you were with them. I'm scared that if I tell you how I truly feel about you deep down, you might reject me, so I keep it to myself. So that's kind of this Knight of Cups, King of Swords combination in a way, where it's like they desire to come towards you with a lot of truth, a lot of emotional vulnerability, but then they do seem to struggle with vulnerability a bit. So they kind of, keep their deepest feelings secret. A connection hurts and confuses me sometimes. So your person gets confused, they get hurt sometimes. I'm coming back and showing up as my best self. So yeah, they are going through a transformation. They are planning to return to you if they walked away. Sometimes when I think about you, my heart starts to ache and my eyes well up with tears. So the Five of Cups is sort of a tearful vibe. So this doesn't have to be necessarily sad crying, but it might be. Could also just be about, you just make them very emotional. They really love you. So when they're reminded of you, it's like they just kind of get emotional. I'm going through a dark night of the soul. You've got me in the mood. So you're definitely in the mood. I'm in love with your soul. I'm so mad at myself for how I've treated you. Okay, so that's what this Seven of Swords can be about. Maybe, yeah, doing you wrong in the past, and they are angry with themselves for, not treating you right if they haven't in the past. I miss you so much when we don't talk. So if there is like a lapse in communication ever, they really miss you. Sometimes I break down and sob when I think about you. Okay, so two cards about crying. So your person definitely has been crying about you. Sorry, I could make you feel so good. So that's definitely them flirting with you. The King of Wands. Um, Also, okay, I'm getting a message here that they also are looking at pictures that they have of you. If you've ever like sent this person pictures of you, or they have like your Instagram or something, they're definitely like looking at pictures of you a lot. I get lost in your eyes. I feel so close to you. It's like I've known you forever. And I drive myself crazy overthinking everything. So this person, yeah, they might overthink a lot. They might honestly like work themselves into like kind of like a frenzy or something when they think about you. They get kind of stressed. Maybe they kind of like convince themselves that you don't like them or something and it stresses them out. Or it's like they're confused about how exactly to make moves towards you. So they get all anxious. Anxious baby. Let's see. What does pile two's person want to say to pile two? You take my breath away and send shivers up my spine. Ooh, yes, very sensual. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? My love for you is eternal and never ending. No matter what, I will always cherish and adore you. You are my favorite person in the entire universe. So you might not know that this person considers you their favorite person, but they really do. But also this Paltu's person, I'm going to say, I love you so much, my perfect angel, my flower, my beauty, my light. So your person's feeling a little poetic. Maybe they write emo poetry about you. If your person's like into songwriting, they might write like songs about you. Take it as it resonates. Getting kind of an artsy vibe from your person. I love looking deeply into your eyes. It feels like I'm staring straight into your soul. So we also got get lost in your eyes. So your person thinks you have really beautiful eyes. They really like them. They really like making like a deep, intimate eye contact with you. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? You are so fascinating and mysterious. You have so much depth I wish to explore. So you're very mysterious to them. I remember that the first time we met, I felt a powerful energy between us and I was instantly drawn to you. What else does pile two's person want to say? There is divine light within us both. So they're starting to recognize their own divinity, starting to recognize your divinity. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? You activate Kundalini energy within me. You set my soul alight with passion and energy. My love for you is my greatest inspiration. So I was saying something about poetry. So if your person is into art or some sort of, whatever your person's thing in life is, I feel like you inspire them to do it more. They have thank you. So they're just saying thank you for being in their life. You soothe my wounds with your love, and when you're gone, they hurt more than ever. So that's probably why your person's crying so much, is because you kind of were like a band-aid maybe on their wounds. And so if there's been a separation or just not as much intimacy as they want, it kind of brings up a lot of like abandonment, I feel like. And then we have you are my paradise. So yes, you make this person feel very, very, very good, very nice, very sensual, very passionate. See, what else does pile one's person, or see, what else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? Um, these ones. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? Just take all those. Let's see. We have I miss everything about you. So they just like they love everything about you. They miss everything about you. I want to grow old with you. So that's the Ten of Pentacles. Definitely seeing like, this is the person I want to grow old with. I'm so embarrassed and regretful about my actions. I need to heal and forgive myself before I can face you. So yeah, if they did do some funky stuff, they are very embarrassed about it and they need to heal that. They need to forgive themselves. You're the only person I'm attracted to anymore. So yeah, it's like you kind of are, like I said, you're their star. It's like they don't really see anyone else anymore. My feelings got hurt, so perhaps there were harsh words exchanged or just pain between the two of you in the past. I'm doing shadow work. Don't worry about me forgetting about you. I couldn't even if I tried. You have left a mark on my heart that can never be erased. I need you. I want to make amends with you. You're the only thing on my mind. I don't want to self-sabotage anymore. So that thought, that Seven of Swords is kind of the self-sabotaging sort of energy. Maybe they did have issues in their childhood or something that made them feel unworthy of love. So then they, kind of maybe went out of their way to mess things up between you somehow. You have taught me a lot of important lessons about myself and caused me to seriously examine my behavior. So, this person's definitely doing a lot of self-reflection, like realizing like, hey, maybe I really do self-sabotage. Maybe I did treat pile two really bad. Maybe I said some things I really didn't mean. Like maybe I need to become a better person. Yes, can we forgive and forget? So they want to forgive and forget these, these mistakes that they've made, reconcile with you. So you can have that Two of Cups, that union. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? Let's put the past behind us. Okay, that's really crazy because that's kind of definitely a vibe here. You're divine. All of me loves all of you. I want to give you, oh my gosh, into the candle, right? I want to give you all of my love. You are my sunshine. Oh, see, you are beauty itself. Whoa, yeah, your person is really obsessed with you. You enchant me, and you are my happy place. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, your person definitely needs you in their life. You make them really, really, really happy. Let's see. Let's get some current energy from them. What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please? What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please? What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two? We have a release. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. Adventures and action. Okay, so this is about, yeah, releasing the old, like, letting the tree, like the tree letting the leaves fall, allowing this process to happen. We have adventure and action. So yeah, wanting a new beginning, wanting to take action towards a new beginning with you. Perhaps they are interested in traveling with you. For some of you, traveling to see you, maybe. Definitely wanting to take some sort of action towards you. This could be about reaching out more, maybe asking you to hang out more. See, what else is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two? What else is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please? Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. We have abundance, hand of cards, the sword and the rose, and date. Okay, so yeah, definitely want to definitely wanting to hang out with you with the date card, hand of cards. Yeah, maybe, yeah, being strategic, not quite showing their hands. This could also be about taking a risk. We have the sword and the rose. Yeah, clarity, truth. I was saying, yeah, with the king of swords, wanting to give you some truth here. And then abundance, manifesting. So I was saying, yeah, definitely manifesting you. They are grateful for you in their life. Let's get these cards. What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please? What is pile two's person's current? Oh my gosh, so many. Go with these three. So we have luck is on your side. It's time to take action and adjustments are required. Okay, so action has come out twice. So your person definitely does want to take some movement towards you. Adjustments are required. So this is definitely about your person wanting to shift their behavior to change, I think, to become a better person for you. And then this is about them feeling very lucky to have you in their life. They're very grateful for you, as I was saying before. So definitely I feel like your person is wanting to take action. You definitely could be getting communication, or if you're already in communications, could definitely be about, them asking you to hang out soon. At least that's the energy that they really want to pursue you. Let's see, what is else you need to hear about their connection? We have patience and wheel of destiny. Okay, so we have patience, trust to divine timing, and surrender to the journey. So, when your person takes action is up to divine timing. So being patient, allowing them to heal. And then we have wheel of destiny, blessings and miracles are coming your way. So there are blessings and miracles. This could be about your person. This could also be about financially, miracles, blessings, maybe things that you've been working on manifesting for a while, coming into fruition. So if you have any like long-term manifestation goals that you've been waiting on, I feel like this is a sign that they're going to come towards you soon. Advice for pile two, please. What does pile two needs to hear? Advice for pile two, please. Advice for pile two. We have evolution and detachment. Okay, cool. So evolution actually came out for pile one. So it seems like in the collective, there's an energy there. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. So if there have been obstacles in this connection, it is lessons, on your way to becoming unconditional. And detachment, you're releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. So you are becoming detached, becoming, whole, I feel like, on your own. Yeah, so your person and you are definitely mirroring because, they're adjusting their behavior. I feel like you're adjusting yourself as well. Yeah, and you're definitely both ascending to a higher place. We have release as well. Oh my gosh, so we have release twice. So yeah, you and your person are definitely heavily mirroring here. So you're both releasing, both detaching. So that's really beautiful. So I feel like this is definitely a sign that you two mirror each other heavily, and as you work on yourself, as you heal and ascend, they do as well, as your counterparts. Let's get some messages from them. What does pile two's person want to say to pile two? Okay, so we have you plus me equals love, so a perfect equation. We have feeling emo, so your person might resonate with being a bit emo right now. This isn't over, is what they want to say. This is not over between the two of you. I've got a burning desire for you. I want to kiss you right now. So at this moment, this very second, they want to kiss you. I crave you. I want to give all my love to you. And let's see, I think that came out earlier too. Yeah, I want to give you all of my love. I want to give you, okay, so double confirmation of that. And I'm freaking out. So the person might be kind of like freaking out over you. Maybe you just kind of like give them anxiety, or you're just a little too hot for them and it kind of makes them anxious or something. Maybe they are a little bit nervous or hunchy or something like that. Pile two is person's overall energy towards pile two. Okay. See, oh, we have the Sun, Seven of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so yeah, if there has been an ending between the two of you, it was very painful for them. This is also about, I feel like ego death, coming to, coming to, it's like kind of like hitting rock bottom almost. So maybe your person is like not in a super bad way, but like kind of like hitting rock bottom, just like overthinking themselves, overthinking everything, stressing themselves out so much that they just kind of like, they're ready for the sun to shine. As you can see, this is actually kind of an interesting transition, because in the Ten of Swords you can see that there is still hope, because there's like the sunshine coming out, and then we have the Sun card, which is about hope and happiness, and then the Seven of Pentacles is about patience. So this is about, yeah, waiting for this dark night of the soul to end, waiting, being patient for things to have manifest this new beginning with you. What do you need to hear? What does path 2 need to hear right now? Okay, so blue moon. So this is about trusting your intuition. Also believing in miracles. I feel like we have the Leo charm, which is about confidence and strength. Oh, this little parrot. So your person really wants to talk to you. I'm also feeling that this is also a message about mirroring, because parrots tend to kind of copy things that they see. So maybe just subconsciously your person and you just are very, very similar. You like a lot of the same stuff. So we have this little ladybug. So this is about person thinking you're very cute. It's also a very lucky thing. Maybe if you see ladybugs, it's a sign of good luck coming your way. We have family. We have the word enough and imagine. So you are enough. This person does see you as like soul family, and then imagine. So I think this is about imagining a positive outcome with your person. This is also about, I think, them fantasizing about you, imagining, what it would be like to be with you. We have J and Z. So maybe your person likes listening to Jay-Z. Or those could be initials of some sort. This little cell phone, so your person wants to hit you up, they want to talk to you. The dragon, yeah, a lot of power, definitely. This could be about travel for some of you as well. This little Akashic book, so this is definitely about you guys being important to each other's Akashic records. Maybe doing Akashic meditations would be good. This little strawberry, you're very delicious. I think I crave you came out, so you're almost like a sweet to them, like an irresistible little treat. And then we have this buffalo, which is about abundance and trusting that the universe will provide you with what you need. All right, pile 2, that is what I have for you today. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you lots of abundance and blessings, and I hope you take care of yourselves. All right, bye-bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. It's lovely to have you. Hope this finds you well. So let's see what your person's current energy towards you is. What is pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3, please? We have the Seven of Swords. What is pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3? Ten of Swords. The Judgment card. What is pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3, please? Nine of Cups, actually, sorry. See, what is pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3? Pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3. Pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3. pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so 5 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, 2 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so your person's current energy. So, see, the 7 of Swords is a bit of that, I feel like maybe hiding their feelings. They might be hiding the fact that they want to be with you. With the 2 of Cups here, they definitely do desire union with you. They definitely want a relationship with you. But the 7 of Swords is kind of that, like, maybe lying to themselves, lying to you about it, hiding, pretending, that they don't have these feelings for you. This could be, for some of you, an ex here. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, maybe this person is acting on social media or something like that, like they're kind of happy single or happy in another connection. This, take it as it resonates, but this isn't true. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so we have the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing is that this person, if there was like a painful ending or a breakup here, it was really, really painful for your person. The separation from you was really difficult. And the 3 of Pentacles is about, I think, wanting them to rebuild with you. This is about working together. So they do want to repair things. I'm hearing patch things up with you. So this might be an apology your person is planning on making in the future. So we have Judgment and the 3 of Swords. So if your person did do something to break your heart, or there was, whatever caused the separation, I think your person is really realizing how much you truly mean to them because of this heartbreak, because of this 3 of Swords, because of this pain. It really like made them realize how much you really mean to them. So we have the 9 of Cups and then the 10 of Cups. So this is kind of about your person realizing that like you're kind of you're like their everything, you're their happily ever after. This 9 of Cups is about them, I think, yeah, about wish fulfillment, about how this is like, you are their wish fulfillment, you are their dream come true. And that's, I think, what this Judgment is about, is like realizing, because of how, I think, profoundly painful the separation with you has been or had been, it gave your person a new perspective. It made them realize that they actually want to be with you like forever, essentially. We have the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. So what I'm getting from this is that your person is really sad over you. They're really missing you a lot. The 8 of Pentacles is about, them working on themselves. This could also be about maybe being a bit of a workaholic, maybe working really hard to distract themselves from their feelings for you in a way. We have the 6 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. So this person is definitely holding on to this connection for dear life. They're not letting go of you. They're, really keeping you in their heart. It's like they really can't get over you. They can't get over the fact that they do want to be with you, for the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. The 6 of Pentacles is about, giving and receiving, being generous. So they do want to have an equal give and take with you. Let's see, we have the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands. So your person might be getting in touch with their spirituality here. And as they grow more in their spirituality, it causes them more and more it makes them want to have this new beginning with you more and more, makes them feel more passionately towards you as time goes on. We have the Page of Swords, the Strength, and the King of Pentacles. So the Page of Swords is definitely about them keeping an eye on you on your social media, stalking you a little bit. Not necessarily in a creepy way, but just I feel like they probably check up on your profile every day, see what you're up to. We have the Strength and the King of Pentacles. So this is about definitely a passionate energy, but this is also about you kind of taming them. You kind of balancing each other out really well. Also, the infinity symbol above her head. This is very infinite sort of love. It's like, I think you kind of, it's like that you're like their peace in a way. You really calm them down, you bring them to an ascended version of themselves. We have the King of Pentacles, so they are loyal to you. I feel like they are stable and loyal no matter really what's going on with your person, whether or not they're in your life. This person is loyal to you, I feel like, in their heart. They do see themselves as like your divine counterpart. They see themselves as like kind of like your partner, your significant other. So this could be kind of confusing maybe for them, because whether or not you guys are actually together, they still feel like you're together in a way. You have Death Five of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So we have death. So this is about a person going through a powerful transformation, a powerful change, a rebirth, like the phoenix. I think the death card came out in all three piles. So it seems like the divine masculines are definitely going through ego deaths. They're definitely going through transformations right now pretty powerfully. So that's really cool. And then we have the Five of Wands, which could be about with jealousy. But I was kind of picking up with the King of Pentacles is also saying that, like, if you are in a third party, if you're with someone else, or maybe you're just hanging out with other people, your person kind of still feels like you're together. And so they get kind of jealous about that, which is an interesting message because they do get jealous over you because you are so attractive. They're really, really attracted to you. They know a lot of people are into you because you just have this vibe that a lot of people are just magnetized by. They're definitely magnetized to you. Through the Four of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Emperor. So I was gonna say this person feels like they're your divine masculine, they're your emperor about the King of Pentacles. So yeah, they do feel like they are your divine masculine. They feel like you're their partner. So that's what these jealous feelings, these feelings of, that's my person, I don't want them to be with anyone else. They definitely don't want you to be with anyone else. So that's an interesting message. You're the Four of Cups. So in your person's current situation, their current reality, whatever they're up to, this person feels a bit unfulfilled and a bit bored. So this is also, a message that if, you guys aren't together, don't think that your person's having like a great, fantastic time without you, having a ball. They're definitely going through a lot with the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. They're in a lot of pain, feeling kind of just like, meh. I'm going to kind of just like a meh vibe from them here. But they do want a future with you here. The Two of Wands is about the two flames coming together. So I think this person is planning for a future with you. They're planning to come towards you in the future because they do feel like you're theirs in a way that I get almost like not like possessive, but just kind of like feels like you guys kind of belong to each other. You kind of belong together. So it's like this person feels like it also a sense of destiny, like you will have the Ten of Cups with them. You're the person, like if this person was to get married and have kids and settle down, you would be the person that they would want to do that with, if that makes sense. So that's really sweet. All right, let's get some messages from them. What does pile three's person want to say to pile three? Okay, so we have, I'll show you my heart if you show me yours. So this person is saying that they would like an equal exchange of vulnerability. See that the Four of Pentacles is kind of also a bit of a holding back, sort of invulnerable, but maybe if you open up to them more, it'll kind of help them open up. Your touch is ecstasy. So every time you touch, this person definitely feels that energy. They kind of miss touching you, being physical with you. I want to show you how much I've grown and changed for the better. I'm much more mature than I used to be. So the Emperor is about getting into their divine masculine energy, becoming more mature. We have marry me. Whoa, I was saying that earlier. Like if they were going to marry somebody, they would want it to be you. You changed me so much for the better. I hardly recognize who I used to be before you came into my life. My bed feels so cold and empty without you in it. I've misunderstood things between us before and gotten hurt, and you deserve all the love in the universe. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? I had no idea how much pain I was in until I met you, and all of my repressed emotions and trauma came flooding back. So this might have been really painful for your person. There might have been a lot of triggering, a lot of wounding. Don't worry for a second about me finding someone else. My heart only belongs to you. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? I've shown you a side to me I usually keep hidden from others. I miss you so much when we don't talk, and I could make you feel so good. So definitely a flirty vibe from your person. The Ace of Wands is definitely a very sensual sort of card. So feeling that passion, wanting to rekindle that because their bed feels very cold and empty and they miss having you in their bed if they ever have. If they definitely reminisce on times where they did. I act like I'm fine, but inside I'm trembling with fear and pain. So they might mask their emotions a bit. They might tend to hide how they really feel. I wish you could see through my eyes how perfect, beautiful, and amazing you are. So if you ever struggle with self-esteem, this person wishes that you knew how much they love you and how they just think that you're perfect. What else does pile three's person in the state of pile three? I'm questioning the world around me and freeing my mind from illusion. I wish to spend eternity in your loving arms, and we came into each other's lives to teach one another important lessons for soul growth and healing. So a lot about, yeah, wanting to be with you forever, too, wanting to marry you. What else does Path Three's person want to say to pile 3? What else does Path Three's person want to say to pile 3? Oh, I wish to lay in bed with you all day and confess to all of my secret feelings for you. Feel your warmth by my side and the energy of love surrounding us. So a lot about bed. I feel like your person just, yeah, really wants to be in bed with you. Have a deep talk. What else is Path Three's person in the state of pile 3? I feel your energy so strongly around me all day. I constantly reminded of you and how in love with you I am. No matter how long it takes for us to come into union, I will never give up on my love for you. What else is pile 3's person in the state of pile 3? My silence is my own fear holding me back. All I want is to talk to you, but I'm trapped in my ego. So, yeah, they miss you when you don't talk, but then, yeah, they might be holding back a bit with the Four of Pentacles. What else is pile 3's person going to say? The distance doesn't change anything about how deeply I love you. So this could be about emotional distance. If your person is acting distant emotionally, it doesn't mean that they don't care about you. This is also about physical distance. If there is one, it doesn't change how they feel. You are so beautiful. I love your face and body. You are the most gorgeous being I've ever seen. Oh, very sweet. So your person does really have you on a pedestal. They definitely think you're really beautiful. The Queen of Wands came out earlier, I believe, and she's definitely yeah, extremely beautiful, very attractive. What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? What else does pile 3's person want to say? Okay, so we have I'm integrating my sensitive and emotional side. So their inner fields, integrating their feminine side at the moment. You're the only person I'm attracted to anymore. So they've kind of lost a lot of feelings for other people. I feel like you're kind of, all they really see. They really just want you. I'm so embarrassed and regretful about my actions. I need to heal and forgive myself before I can face you. So yeah, there might be a bit of that, feeling like they didn't treat you quite right. Maybe they took you for granted or what have you, according to your situation. But it does embarrass them because they feel like they wish that they treated you better. Nobody does it like you do. So nobody does it like you do. So in terms of um, sensuality, they find you to be the most sensual person, definitely the um, best they've ever had. I've stopped doubting our connection. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh, no matter how I've acted towards you, you are beautiful and worthy of love. So even if they have treated you weird, it was more of a reflection of them and their insecurities because they're wanting to remind you that you are beautiful and worthy of love no matter how this person has acted. I'm feeling magnetically pulled to you. I think you are so beautiful inside and out. I want to express my truth to you. You are everything to me. You and I were made for each other. I know I have hurt you and it makes me so sad. You're the last person I ever wanted to hurt, and yet for some reason I did. So this could be about, yeah, pain in the past, issues in the past. They feel really bad about it. You are worthy of my love and I am worthy of your love, and there is nowhere I would rather be than right beside you. Very sweet. So yeah, truly, especially if this is a long distance connection. For some of you, it's like nothing compares, no matter where they are, they'd rather be with you. What else does Pile 3's person want to say? Let's make this last forever. That's a Blink 182 lyric. I'm afraid to reach out. So they are a bit afraid. Maybe to hit you up if there has been some silence. I'm burning for you. And can I be close to you? So they're kind of wondering, maybe testing the waters, like, do you still want me? Do you forgive me for things that have happened in the past between us? See. What is pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3? This pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3. We have paradise. So you are their paradise. You're their like heaven on earth. See. What else is pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3, please? Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one. Whoa, yeah, so they feel like you're the one. You have the key to their heart. What else is pile three's person when I say to pile three? We have love, unconditional love. Yes, they do love you. They're feeling the love. They're feeling like you're the one. Let's get some of these cards. Those are some really beautiful energies, pile three. I love that. Love, love. Love is so beautiful. It is the most important thing. What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three, please? What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three, please? Just pile three's person's current energy towards pile three. We have freedom and power. What else is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? Pile three's person's current energy towards pile three. And diligence. Okay, so let's see. So freedom, let's see. If this person is involved in another situation or just, karmically attached to negative things, maybe negative thinking, they want to free themselves so they can be with you. Power. So getting in touch with their power, getting in touch with their masculine energy. The Emperor came out earlier, I believe. Yeah, so getting in touch with that so they're able to make moves towards you. And then diligence, which I feel like this person is diligent. They're committed to you. They're committed to this connection. I feel like they're committed to working on themselves. This is also kind of interesting. I was getting a message that your person does like diligently stalk you on social media. Like they don't miss a day stalking you on social media. Like they always are checking in on you, which is kind of funny in a way. But yeah, it's like you're kind of the apple of their eye, and they're pretty keen on you even if you don't realize it. We have work through your fears. What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? Nothing is yet set in stone. What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three, please? Pile three's person's current energy. Oh, we'll just take the first one. And a time to give rather than take. Okay, so let's get into these. So what's going on here? So this person is working through their fears. I feel like you have triggered a lot of fear maybe within them, but they are working on it. Nothing is yet set in stone. So yeah, maybe if there has been an ending between the two of you, this person is still like, not all is lost, nothing is set in stone. And then time to give rather than take. So yeah, they do want to give to you, I believe. This could also be about maybe making up for times where you maybe went out of your way for them and they want to go out of their way for you. This is about them becoming more of a giver, maybe. Let's see. What does pile three need to know about their connection? Well, twin flames just like flew over here, so that's cool. Let go. Free yourself of the burden of attachment and go with the flow of life. So this is about, going with the flow, freeing yourself from attachment, freeing yourself from burden, maybe, overthinking this connection, worrying about things too much with your person. And then twin flames, the same divine fire burns within you both. So, yeah, you guys are twin flames for a lot of you if you resonate with that label. And a reminder that, this connection will never die. No matter, what's going on between the two of you, this will never go away because you are twin flames and you are eternally bonded, eternally connected. And if you can connect to them within your heart space, you realize that they are always with you. They're always connected to you. Guys are always in union, even if you are apart or if there's some sort of emotional distance. So, to get you some more advice. All right. Advice for pile three, please. Advice for pile three, please. Cards are doing all fucky on me. Advice for pile three, please. Advice for pile three. Wow, we have detachment and priorities. Okay, this is interesting because the card that came out was let go, free yourself of the burden of attachment. So then we also got detachment. So cool. You're releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. So also freedom. Your person is mirroring this. They're freeing themselves from maybe negative thinking, working through their fears. And then priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. So I was saying earlier, love is the most important thing. I feel like you're starting to realize that within yourself, which is really beautiful. And then understanding that, no grudge, no, argument is worth sacrificing love, because love is kind of, the most important thing. Love is everything. It's what kind of, it's the glue that holds this whole thing together, And with love, you can really transcend all obstacles, even if, it seems impossible. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say? I love you. Oh, they just want to say I love you. Sweet. I know that I need your love. So they love you. They know that they need you. They need your love. Yeah, I'm starstruck. So you could be a little bit of a celebrity to them, a little bit. Maybe you're just really beautiful. And every time they see you, they're like, wow, I can't forget you. You're my number one. Very cute. And would you take me as I am? So they're kind of wondering if you could love them unconditionally, if you could forgive them for things in the past between the two of you. What is pile three's person's overall energy towards pile three, please? What is pile three's person's overall energy towards pile three? Pile three's person's overall energy towards pile three. Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Okay, so yeah, your person is doing a lot of self-discovery right now, going within a lot, thinking about you a lot, definitely checking you out. You're looking pretty good. You're definitely taking good care of yourself. Your person is kind of admiring you a lot. And then, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, wanting to bring something forward to you in the physical. The Knight of Pentacles can take a little bit of time, though, so it might be, a matter of your person getting up the confidence, working on themselves in order to do this. What does pile three need to fear right now? Get one more. Pile three. So this one's kind of funny, but it says number one teacher. So yeah, you are their number one. You're their number one teacher. I feel like as a soul teacher, you've taught them a lot. Wow, the blue moon also came out for pile two, but yeah, this is about you being highly intuitive and also trusting your intuition about your person. We have the letter, I'm specifically hearing a message that trusting your intuition over what other people tell you about this connection or what other people say about your person. So if other people in your life tend to doubt this connection or kind of like are like, why do you still like them? What's, not letting other people determine your reality. We have the letter E, the letter J, the letter M, and the letter G. This also could be a W. We have honey. So you are this person's honey. You're like a little sweet to them. You might be into Winnie the Pooh for some of you. It's a Winnie the Pooh charm. We have the number 3. So 333, Ascended Masters, Christ Consciousness. This little music note. So you could be a musician. Maybe they are. Definitely you have a musical connection. Maybe they listen to music that reminds them of you. This is the infinity sign, so the infinite connection. It's a little genie lamp, so 3 wishes. Your person's definitely wishing for you. This is about God's love for us, reminder that God really loves us. And this little horse, which is about your person, again, wanting to free themselves. It's kind of like that stallion, passionate energy, wanting to come towards you, wanting to charge towards you for that new beginning. You also have this black horse on the Knight of Pentacles, so kind of mirroring that. So really exciting. All right, pile 3, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so very much, and I'm sending you lots of abundance and many blessings. Please take care of yourselves. All right, bye-bye.